Hello and welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. So, it is time for us to head out to Ropo Realm to make a powerful demon. We're going to do a special fusion, something that we have not done before. So, let's go and do that. Now, what makes the fusion special? Well, instead of being 2 demons, it's 3 demons. I know.
Today,
It's exciting, but there we go. So we're going to make this thing. The Take Minakata. Now, this demon has an AoE move, Mazio, which is something we've been sorely lacking. The ability to hit all the other demons is actually just so huge. Think of how good Sabbath is, right? And Sabbath be like hitting all the demons. This is just like an on-call version, which is great. Now, what I am interested in is when you hit a weakness, it gets your Sabbath demon, right? If you hit weaknesses on an AoE, do you get a demon for each of those ones that you hit? Or do you just get one? Or do you get something in between? That's an interesting mechanic that we haven't really got into yet. Now, to make it, we only really have one thing that we can do. We have these two, which are ones that are in our party. And then we have this one, which we've got registered. So, yeah, we're going to make it.
What skills shall they inherit?
Skills. Mazio is a pretty big one. That's huge. The rest of it, not so much. Agi would be nice to have 2 things that we can hit. Always very good to have 2 things that you can hit just because, you know, it gives you some flexibility. A buff would be nice. Dodge Force is good because we're weak to Force. Then my last skill, I don't know. We don't really have anything that we need there. Dodge Physical is always kind of nice because most enemies can use Physical. The ability to heal could be okay. The ability to buff could be okay. I think we take Dodge Physical and maybe take Counter at level 15. Yeah, that's what we're going with. There must be at some point an ability to increase the number of skills your demons have. It looks like the UI has space for it, and it would make sense based on previous games that there'd be space for it. So maybe at some point we'll get that, and then we can, well, that'll fix our issue with being like, ooh, what abilities do we put on here? Anyway, let's make it.
Now, behold the birth of diabolic power.
I'm ready for something exciting. It's a special fusion. Is it exactly the same? It's exactly the same, isn't it? Ooh. Yes. Exactly.
Ho-ho.
Let's make one thing clear. I may be your demon, but I sure as hell ain't your servant. You better watch your back. I'm Kishin Take Minakata. Good to meet you. I'll stick with you till one of us gets sent to hell. Oh, alright. Well, we've now made it. We hadn't finished the Koro Parkour. Oh. Oops, wait, had I not registered my demons?
You wish to register?
Yeah, probably should have registered all my demons before I did the fusion. That would have made a lot more sense. Yeah. Can I summon back the one that I missed here? Yeah, I need to re-summon this dude. That's a little bit of money.
This demon?
Yes.
But can you pay the price?
Of course I can pay the price. There we go. So we re-summoned him because we need to get that one sorted. Now, it recommends for a fusion that we make a Jack Frost. Now, we know we can just get a Jack Frost, so I'm not a huge fan of fusing it. We can also make an Angel as well. We can make it out of these 2 and things. That seems okay. That doesn't cost too much. I don't think that we need to make Jack Frost. Yeah, I don't think that we need to make that one. I think we can just get it. Oh, I should need to go buy some medicine for that one. I think we're going to do this one. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, you're just a healer. You do nothing but heal. Okay. And maybe Mermaid is a good one to replace with, then? Maybe. I don't know. I'm considering my options here.
Magnificent.
Yeah, let's do this one. Okay.
Magnificent.
I'm gonna fuse you. Yes.
What skills shall they inherit?
We're gonna go Dia Patra. Tarunda dodge gunfire, and then we're going to replace dodge gunfire with Medea, which is an AoE heal.
Are you prepared for this?
Let's go with that. It's Angel. Oh my, well aren't I lucky to be called upon by such a cute summoner?
This should be fun.
I am Divine Angel. It's nice to meet you. Okay, is there anything else we can make here now?
Make your choice.
We can make Qing Long in theory. Okay. We don't have money for it with our current stuff. Yeah, so we want to continue with... this is the actual fusion one that we can do, but we want to continue with this until we get everything that Zhu Tun Shi has. And then Halfas here. We need to continue with Angel to level that one up. We could go Gremlin and Pixie, actually. That one's not too bad. It does mean we're not getting any new equipment, but we can make this very fancy looking pigeon. Yeah, let's make it.
What skills shall they inherit?
Life Drain is almighty, so it kind of just does damage to anything. So that seems useful. Dodge Gunfire seems good. AoE damage seems good. And then maybe we take this and this. So it gives us ability to heal and hit an enemy. And it will just do damage to everything it hits. Weak physical is an AoE. Dodge Gunfire is needed because we're weak to Gunfire. And then Tsukukaja means that we're better at aiming and dodging. This all seems like good stuff.
Are you prepared for this?
Yes. It's our bird. Oh, it looks like I've been called up. Must be fate. Then I'll humbly follow your lead, ma'am. I am Fallen Halfas. I hope this'll be the start of something special. Right, can we now make anything else?
Make your choice.
No. So these two I think we can actually just find in the dungeon. So that's fine. Right,
Until next
we'll leave that be. And now we'll have to have a look at our demons and just see how we want to set these things up. So, we're happy with Mad Gasser, I think. Yeah. So it's Electric and Ruin. We're going to put on for Angel right now. That gives you a big stat increase over nothing. I suppose it's over nothing. But if I can compare it to Melon Frost, yeah, it's a big stat increase. So you're going to be our healer. You're still working on this one, so we'll leave you there. Melon Frost, are you finished? So Melon Frost was a healer, but we can actually switch off of Melon Frost now. I suppose I could get this one leveled up, because it's one that I missed. Yeah, because I didn't register my stats before I fused. Yeah, let's do that. Healing Augment is now going on you then.
Let's go with that.
That's fine. So you got Healing Augment. You got Electric Augment here. You're still in Support Augment. Oh, I have two Healing Augments. That's why it didn't ask me, do I want to swap? And then you're going for a Force guy, so we can give you the Force Augment 3. We'll also give you 20% power increase. That seems good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's do a save. And then we can run into a dungeon. Right. And I think we need to level up just a little bit in the dungeon, but we're feeling better now. Feeling a little bit stronger. A little bit more AoE. Should be good. Central line. And then we will go to... Oh, I was going to check out the other path, wasn't I? Just to see whether we can go forward that way as well. Right. Through here. Then try going this path. Also, it did let us go forward here. Interesting. So that entire route I took in the other direction was optional.
Now we can relax.
Potentially. Unless this is a dead end. Ooh, okay.
Begin.
Here we go.
So these guys are weak to Zeo. Let's hit them.
Work.
Right there,
Sure
Ringo.
thing, Saizo. That really hurt.
That's good.
You're on a... Here goes.
Right.
Get him, Saizo.
Watch their
Zeo is
reaction.
still good here.
Smart with
You?
this power.
Tarunda lowers their
goes.
attack. Nice.
Lowest
Right.
kill streak by strengths.
And let's see here. Increase our attack.
You owe me for
That's
this.
what I needed.
This
This
ought
should
to
do
do
it.
it.
Can't stop me.
Cool.
Too late for regrets now.
We do a little Sabbath. And then we let them have their turn.
Here.
That's fine, we resist. That's a miss. Bufu. Miss. Well, this is good.
Here I go.
And hit for not very much. Well, I'm feeling good about that.
idea.
That wasn't
Ringo,
bad
take
for this
him
turn.
down.
I suppose we are fighting
That's
things that are
so.
slightly lower level than we were when we were previously in the
This
dungeon.
might be a shock.
So those two should die this turn, no matter what.
Let's go.
I'm going to shoot you.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Whoever
I'm
brings
not
them
your
down gets
babysitter.
drinks on me.
And I'm going to decrease
Get
their
lost.
defense. Cool.
Out of my way.
So they're dead, and now it's just Jack Frost's. That's fine. Also mostly fine.
Don't
You're
overdo
for
it,
now.
Ringo.
It's your call.
Poison.
Here goes. How's this?
Hey, we poisoned
What's
it.
the plan here?
I can get a little heal here actually by
this?
doing that.
Got him.
Maybe you should have focused damage on one.
You know
Got
what
it.
to
That's
do.
all right.
Glad you've got
Let's
my
do a
back.
heal.
Ringo.
I owe you.
I'm not your babysitter.
And then I guess just attack this one.
Dance.
That's fine. I'm hoping the poison kills the one on the right. Bufu. That's fine. Didn't quite kill it. We'll get it next turn. Lower Death removes poison. Okay, so it's kind of good that we let it.
Time to kick it off.
I was gonna say it's good that we let it live. Yeah, so that we didn't hit it again, because then it survived with a little amount of health, which then caused the other one to waste its turn.
You got it.
Otherwise, yeah, because we couldn't have killed it outright that last turn. So it would have just been 2 Bufus. Yeah, okay. I think that works for us. Anyway,
You sure, Sizer?
shoot.
Fire.
Accidentally making a good
Fine.
move is basically
I'll
what
get
I'm saying.
serious. Here goes.
Poisma. Love the MP recovered on it.
What's
You
the
like
plan
that?
here?
Attack.
Dance.
What's
And shoot.
Here goes.
Oh boy.
Nice. Okay.
Keep 'em coming.
Bunch of XP. Some level ups for our characters, which don't matter too much. Now we can head down this path. Leads us to a door. Is this locked? No? Okay.
Ready?
That was a little bit unfortunate. 2 mad gassers. What are they weak to?
Let's
Shall
do this
we?
right.
They're weak to Bufu. We don't have that with us. I'm just going to do an eat hole to heal. Right.
Whoever brings them down gets
You
drinks
could
on
swap,
me.
I suppose. Secunda.
Let's go.
You're fine. You're going to be a healer anyway, so we'll just lower
Here
your
goes.
attacks. Let's see if I can do
Let's
a
go.
swap
Turn the
here to
tables.
something
Cover
that's
me.
actually going to give us what we need. We don't actually have any Bufu. Yeah, that's
Lowest kill
unfortunate.
streak buys drinks.
Well, raise our
Take your
attack.
position.
How will
Let's
it
go.
All right.
Okay, their turn. Rather you didn't. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, good plan.
We've reduced their aim already. They're not immune to poison. Let's
Here
try
goes.
poisoning them. At least it doesn't say that they're immune to
Let's,
poison.
shall we?
You would think that they should be, but it doesn't say that they are.
In my sights.
Hit them.
Boom.
Right.
Let's go.
Heal.
Something wrong, Melody?
Just watch.
Melody, you don't look so good.
Lower their
Get
defense.
lost.
That's a pretty big hit. She will die if she gets hit by a Poisma. They lowered our accuracy, so we're kind of even now. Yeah, that's fine.
Lowest
Yeah.
kill streak buys drinks.
Here
Hit.
goes.
That's some good damage and a
Let's
poison
roll
off of it.
That'll help.
Heal.
Actually
Alright, let's
poisoned
do
him some
this.
room to breathe.
Okay.
What's the All plan right. here?
Followed by Eat Hole. Just focus on all our damage on one.
Lowest kill streak buys
Hey,
You
you
don't
got
have to
cured.
tell me.
Wonderful. We need to reapply attack down, which we can't do. Let's just attack this one. Right. Our attack up's about to wear off, but that's okay. We're weak. Not good. They're gonna die soon. Poisoned again. Okay.
Stomach's killing me.
I'd rather that you didn't die this turn, but okay. Eat whole. That's fine.
Not fine. I'll get serious.
Try and poison. Cool.
Need a hand there, Arrow? Down. Something I ate. There's gotta be.
That'll help.
I think you want to heal yourself, Arrow.
Now's the time. That's better.
Just because you're the healer. Be bad for you to die.
Whoever brings them down gets drinks on me.
Raise everybody's
Your
attack.
turn, Saizo.
This ought to do
All
it.
right.
Cool. I think that was the right move. Yeah, you attack. You take your poison damage.
Time
Here
to
we
kick
go.
it off.
Just attack. It's fine.
That's gonna get you killed,
They got me
Saizo.
good.
Eat whole.
This.
Just for the heal. Which keeps you alive.
Don't look so good.
Then heal Saizo.
Thanks, Arrow.
Then,
Whoever brings them down gets drinks on me.
lower this guy's
Get
defense. And now we move on to the next turn. That's
Now
another
I'm
weakness
mad.
hit and another poison applied.
You're pretty. All right.
Right, attack.
Got him.
Cool.
Keep them coming.
Well, we made it out. We got a level up for Saizo.
Are you hurt?
Hello. Give me a he, give me a ho. Put it all together. What does that spell? He ho. I can't hear you. Totem memory and 2 revival beads. I forgot to buy the medicine. Also, this was a dead end. Right, life stones. There we go. I'll do for just now. We are running a little bit low on MP, but that's fine. Right. The XP that we've been getting in this section's been fairly good. Do a save there. We're now all level 14, which is good.
Enemy!
Right.
Get ready!
We will fight this one as well. Even if the fights are difficult, they're still worth doing.
I'll let you
Time to
stop.
I'm going to start with stack optimization. We're going to hit the angels with that and hope that that gives us a
I'm
kill.
going to
With this
enjoy
power.
playing with you.
Eat this.
Although, first of all, I'm going to do that. Just lower their attack.
Okay. Yeah. Good plan. This ought
Zio?
to do it. Thunder.
That really hurt!
Here goes.
And
You know what to do.
Do it, Saizo.
Zio.
Say
I think
so.
if I target one, we'll
That gotta
definitely
hurt.
kill one angel, which is probably the
Good one.
best
I'm not
thing that
your
we're getting out of this
babysitter.
one. Then lower their defense. So when the Sabbath hits, they take more damage.
You must be hungry.
We didn't kill one. Okay, but we will kill it next turn. I think it's the exact same situation we had without stack optimization, so that doesn't really help us at all.
Here I go. Gotcha.
That's fine.
What's
Right.
our
Goes.
Ooh, that'll
Aim for their weakness. Let's see some fireworks.
I think if I target this one, we will kill the other one anyway.
not over
Gotta
yet.
try.
This ought to
Hit him.
Now for me.
That really hurt!
Okay,
No reason
That's
to
good.
tough it
To
out,
be
Melody.
safe.
raise all of
Take
our
your
attack,
position.
This ought to
Let's
do
go.
All
it.
right.
and then
You know
heal
what to do.
Ringo.
Proud.
You mind?
Switching to backup.
I owe you.
There we go.
Out of my way.
Good damage. I guess the difference from the last time we did this is that the Jack Frosts are lower on health than they were previously. Please don't hit Ringo again. That's fine.
overdo
You're
it.
then going to
Give
it a
hit
shot.
with a Poisma on that
Can
one.
you handle this?
Did manage to poison.
What's the plan?
I
Goes.
think a little hit is going to kill this one. Let's use Eat Whole, that way I get a heal out of it as well. So that one will die next turn.
I got this.
We're then going to
Let's
heal
double check.
Ringo.
Backup.
Thanks.
So Ringo lives.
Just getting started.
And you're going to lower the defense of this one.
Hut.
Nice. So we'll kill it next turn.
I need a break.
Lourdes heals the poison. Oh, well that's not good.
Here I go.
I guess it still leaves us in a position where we can kill both next turn.
I'm
this
going
is
to
fine,
enjoy playing
ish.
with you.
Take this.
That's fine.
Don't
Let's go with
expect me
that.
to help, Arrow.
That one.
This.
I'm working on the assumption
Lowest
that Ringo
strike price
and
drinks?
Melody are more likely to be able to kill them with these moves rather than the other two if they're bullets.
Let's go.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Nobody's gonna
Well, that worked
stop
out.
me.
Bunch of XP. Koro Pakura leveled up.
Any medicine?
We do not have any medicine, no. Right. Leave here again. Do we want to just head back? Yeah, I think we do. It's not great, but I think we want to head back and heal up. So actually, before we head back, let's do a little stop by there. I don't want to actually go into the club, but I want to go to the pizza place. Hello.
This is an automated shopping system.
I'm going to buy like 4 pizzas. There we go.
Bye.
Then we can go to the city map. Back to the safe house, and we can rest and get pizza. I think we have a
Might I
hangout
have a
event I've
word?
been ignoring as well. Oh, Feek has something for us. Bingo, do you have a moment? I've tried preparing something new. You're welcome to try it. Humble mushroom rice porridge. Occasionally, Feek will present you with an original meal recipe she's come up with. Seems like Feek has a knack for devising new dishes based on combinations of flavors she's tried before. Once you try a meal given to you by Fig, they'll turn up on the menu at Bar Hedron. Oh, okay. Well, what have you got us? Allies' HP recovers as you explore a dungeon? That's kind of nice. Yeah. I'm going to ignore it and just take the critical, but, you know.
Whoa,
That's cool. We will fast forward through this because we've had it before. Right, exit. And that's it, yeah, let's head to Bar Hedron and get the hangout event if we have it.
Welcome.
Welcome, what will it be today? Drink with allies? Saizo.
Say,
Hey, Ringo, buddy, I have an idea for you. Want to hear the pitch?
What's up?
What is it? So, the safe house feels kinda empty sometimes, right? Don't you think a little interior decorating would really give the place some pizzazz? Don't know what you're getting at, but... I don't know where you're getting at, but... What kind of decorations did you have in mind?
well,
Well, if you want to jazz a place up, you can't go wrong with a vintage style. Some old records, classic albums, that'd be great. Remember that broken record player we found the other day? It needs fixing up, but if you ask me, that would make the place feel pretty classy. Huh. You know what else we're missing? Personal coffee cups for everyone.
I'm pretty picky when it comes to beans.
I'm actually kinda picky about my coffee beans too. With how much I drink at home, I've noticed the expensive beans are really worth the price. And some quality hot coffee in a classy vintage mug, that's the good stuff. It's just right.
Say,
So you asked me to buy all this?
Well,
Huh? Oh, no, I was just talking recommendations. How I'd go for a nice atmosphere. Is that so? Well, I've got to be honest, I don't really see the appeal. Newer rigs have way better sound quality, more user-friendly than a record player too, and more recently made goods are always going to be cleaner. The whole concept of going out of your way to buy outdated, obsolete stuff is kinda weird, don't you think? Maybe you could think about it like this.
old-fashioned is a
If
compliment.
these styles were invented ages ago, but they're still around today, that means they've survived a lot of competition, stylistic natural selection, see?
How about it?
Basically, times are changing. Even then, someone clearly thought these things were worth preserving. There's a certain charm to that, right? I guess when you put it like that, I can kind of appreciate the idea.
Yep.
Yeah, see, exactly. That means we're getting the record player fixed up, right? Just leave it to me. I know a guy.
by the way,
So how much is this repair job gonna cost again? 100,000 yen on the dot? Denied. Oh, okay then. Well, we're done there. I was also thinking it might be time to head back to Axis. We're not going to do it right away, but I was thinking we're level 14 now. The Axis dungeon was level 14, like the next one. kind of seems like it might be the right time to do it, but anyway. We'll chill on that, do a save, and then chuck ourselves forward into a more difficult part of this dungeon. So let's go to the first upper area bit, and then just kind of fight everything that we see. Just do it as a fight through kind of thing, rather than a making progress thing. Just for XP.
Careful.
Oh, that's the one we have to kill with
Now we can
fire for our
relax.
quest. We're not going to kill it with fire, but that's fine. 3 Jack
First
Frosts.
impressions count for a
That's
lot.
horrible.
Accessing data.
Well, at least I can hit you.
Careful now. Right on target.
Nice,
All
Oh,
bingo.
we don't have stack
Now.
optimization
Time for
yet.
some
That's fine.
punishment.
That's it,
Hit it.
Tarzan. Bingo. And with this power,
Tarunda.
eat this.
Here I come.
And lower their defense.
Dance!
Out of my way.
Well, we did some damage. We're going to take a lot back, though. That cures the poison. Okay, that's fine.
Here I go.
As long as it's not Ringo, we're mostly okay on that. And a miss. Okay,
Whoever
now we
brings
have
them down,
stack. We
whoever
do not
brings them
stack
down gets
optimization
drinks
yet.
on me.
I'm actually going to lower their
Can you
aim and
handle
dodge
this?
then. Let's do something to just benefit us in the
Now.
long
Got
term.
it.
Time for some
This ought to be
punishment.
good.
Hit
Let's
Zam.
whip up a storm. Man, that was snazzy. This power.
You've already done Tarunda. I guess, yeah, I could just shoot a Jack Frost for a little
Nice.
bit. That's something to do.
I'm not your babysitter.
And raise our
Your
attack.
turn, Sizo.
That means we get stack optimization with them, defense down, us
Too late
attack
for
up.
regrets now.
And they're less likely to hit us, and we're less likely to miss. That hit us. Okay, that's bad. That's hitting Melody. Cool. That's hitting Arrow. Cool. We're fine. I was worried.
Ringo, keep it together.
Stack optimization.
I won't
Let's
lose.
go.
Can't stop me.
Vital can't die here.
Cool.
Go ahead,
Poison.
Ringo.
Here we go. Good hit.
Good. Here goes. Looks like
Zam.
I'm on.
Sizo.
Ooh, ouch. Okay.
This is
Heal.
no-
I owe you after all.
Aw, Chivalry isn't dead. No.
You like that?
And needle shot.
Dodge this. Love to see it.
Nice critical.
You must be hungry.
Oh, we actually only killed the Jack Frost.
I need a break.
Lourdes, well, that's one Bufu turn off, which is good. Bufu hitting Ringo. That's a miss. Mazio.
Are you even trying?
Well, at least we had a miss.
What's our
Here
opener?
goes.
Looks promising. All yours,
Zam.
Hey.
Sizo.
Problem solved.
Hey, it's dead.
Stay
Yeah.
alert, Ringo.
Can you
Poisma.
handle this?
That one's dead.
I got this.
I forgot to buy medicine again. I just remembered that there. We really need to
Well,
just
it's
buy
straight
it at some
buys
point.
drinks.
You're dead.
Cool.
I can't lose.
Hey, we got some level ups from Mad Gasser and Zhu Tunshi. So, Life Drain. Is that the final skill? I think it is. I don't think we need it. Thanks for everything, miss. Here, this is a token of our friendship. Make sure you keep it safe. Support Arcana 1. Okay, so that now means that that thing is finished. We can now replace it with one of these. It means that we have less buffs to apply though. But we will have AoE, which is kind of a nice replacement. Maybe this one? It'll be good against Jack Frosts. Yeah, let's take it. Hell yeah. Okay, but we probably want to give you a Lek Augment with that. Ah, Ringo currently has it. We can accept that swap.
Might work.
Yes, that's fine. Then Ringo, what can you equip? None of this is good, actually. No, I guess I am going to take
This
the
oughta
Elect
do it.
Augment back, and then I'm going to have to give you the Fire Augment.
Might work.
That's fine. Right. We will do a save, and we'll push on. Okay. So we have less buffs, but more damage now. In theory.
Enemy.
That's the trade-off we're
Careful.
making. And we have a chance of actually being able to do the
Careful.
fire against Qing Long because
Now
we
can
have
relax.
a fire move. Hey, you're ambushed. Ooh, the birds. Okay, what are they weak to?
Begin. Good
got it.
idea.
Let's see some fireworks.
Just being shot?
Give that a try.
That's good.
Ooh, that
Finish
Shoot
them
it.
off,
Say so.
Saizo.
Nice.
knew I could. Careful
Good idea.
now.
Ringo.
Needle
Take the
shot.
block done.
Arrow.
Got it.
See that terror?
Let him
shoot
have
it.
your
Orders. There it is.
We're definitely
Good job,
killing
not
one
your
bird.
babysitter.
It reflects electricity.
You gonna try
We
it
don't know
out?
how it feels about fire. Let's try it. Neutral. It only
Too
does
late for
18
regrets
damage,
now.
so killing them with fire is going to be difficult. Oh, there's life drain. Okay, and that's not good. There's so much damage that it does.
Not bad.
Okay,
Don't expect
try
me
it.
to
well,
help.
I need a
Alright.
heal.
I won't let you
Get
die.
thanks for the backup.
Right.
Fine.
Good idea.
I'll get
Now.
serious.
We
Time
don't
for
stack
everyone to
optimization
work.
yet.
Drinks on me.
Ringo.
This ought to do it.
Shoot it.
Done. Thought so.
Not
Go time. That should do. That's it, Saizo. Finish them
this
off.
ought
Shoot
to
it.
fire. Man, that was snazzy.
Need some
Just
help,
to be
Milady?
safe.
And I don't know. Attacking it
Get lost.
could
You
be
like
good
that?
if we kill it.
Out of my way.
Didn't kill it. Oh no, it's going to use life drain, which heals it back up again. Oh no. Heat wave hits everyone for physical.
Slow.
That's really bad. Mazio hits everyone for electric. Are we
Slow
dead?
boy.
That's it.
Not quite, but we're very close to it.
Ringo.
Can't die
Together.
here.
Protect
Can't
yourself,
stack
Ringo.
optimization.
Accessing data.
Okay, hit it.
Come on. Thought so.
Just got to try and damage our way
I'll
out
be
of the
okay.
situation.
Let's see some.
All yours.
You know
I'll
what to
handle
do.
this.
If I get them down into red, yes, that bird is going to be
Someone heal
fine.
Arrow.
Attack that one.
Out of my way.
Okay. Well, that's okay, I guess. Ish. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, but that's fine.
That'll work.
All yours.
Have to
Saizo.
kill the
Got it.
bird. There's no
That's gotta
option. Bird will just destroy us
Well, we might
otherwise.
be
See
in
that
trouble.
terror in
This is
their
probably
eyes?
the end of us
Come
either
on.
way, but
Big damage.
that was a good crit.
I miscalculated.
Hit with
Get
this, I
lost.
think it'll do more damage. I don't think that was
Too
enough.
late for regrets now.
We didn't kill the bird. Alright, we're dead, dead, dead. Oh! Okay. Oh no.
Wait
Too
for it.
slow.
Oh, we're still going? We're not
You're
dead,
too
dead,
fast.
dead?
Let's try this. Ought to be easy
Alright,
shot.
shoot the bird. That's fine.
Dying
I
won't achieve
miscalculated.
anything, Milady.
That was you versus Qing Long.
Out of my way.
I think we're dead. Miss?
Nice wasted effort.
Okay. Well,
Wanna die,
man.
Saizo? Show them a good time.
You got it.
you gotta hit it. Healing is just not the thing right now.
This isn't good.
You're hurt.
Hit it.
Dance. Hut.
Out of my way.
We're getting there. It's low. Mazio, at least we reflect
You
that.
fell for it.
Got me.
Even if they block it on the other side. If they just keep using it, we're fine.
I miscalculated.
Agi?
Get lost. Hut.
I guess we can't crit with Agi, which makes it less good. Oh, and then you just shot us. Okay, we're dead. Birds are a pretty dangerous thing.
I'm sorry.
Alright, game over. Well, I saved right before the fight, which is good. I think that we need our buffs. So I'm actually going to switch our party back. I think our problem is that we were missing, like, having buffs and the ability to, like, weaken the enemy. I think
How
that's
about this?
huge. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Right. Push our way
out!
forward.
Incoming. Now we can relax.
Right.
Careful.
Let's go. It's us versus the birds again. It's literally
give
the
it a
same
shot.
Good
fight.
idea.
Get him,
Birds
Saizo.
do need to go. That was the correct thing. Birds really need to go.
Losing
This will
steam,
turn.
Arrow.
Watch
We
yourself,
still don't
Arrow.
have stack
Get away.
optimization.
Down, Arrow.
Lower their
Here
attack.
goes.
Ringo,
Not
good
over
idea.
yet. Accessing data.
That's your cue.
Needle
Accessing
shot.
lock done.
Here I come.
away.
We can needle shot again, but I think we want to lower
Get
their
lost.
defense. Okay,
Too late for regrets now.
don't kill me. That's fine-ish. That's fine-ish.
Ow!
Not bad.
That's not good. Don't kill Ringo.
What?
Well, we're dead.
You still have a good idea.
Finish them off.
Yeah, we're
Saizo.
like so
You
dead,
got it.
I think.
Ooh, ouch. Guess you got a
Still
few
don't have
hours
stack
of work.
optimization.
Good idea.
A heal would be good. Let's
Now's
heal the
time.
healer.
That's better. Need
Just
some
right,
help, Melody.
uh,
How about that, Melody?
Needle
Fine,
shot.
I guess.
That'll make sure that one's. Oh, we just crit it straight to death. Okay,
Too late for regrets now.
let's see what they do. Heat wave. That's Melody dead.
Ow!
Not yet. Okay. Life drain. There's some serious damage. That's some serious damage. Okay, well,
That'll
Yeah,
work.
That's it, Saizo.
shoot the
Let's
bird
see,
that's low on
easy
health, I guess. That makes sense.
Nice. Switching to offense.
Heal
Now's
yourself
the time.
because,
I got
again, you're the healer.
Take a break.
miscalculated.
That'll hurt. Send him
And then
Got it.
shoot
With
this
that,
one.
Melody.
Again, we killed it without even needing the
Too late for
Sabbath,
regrets
but that's
now.
okay. As long as Melody doesn't die, we're okay. If they could use Mazio this turn, that'd be great. That also works.
You're hurt bad,
Not
Si.
done
It's
yet.
promising.
Aim for
Right.
the
Sure,
weakness,
man.
Saizo.
Shoot. I think I'm gonna heal
Smart,
Melody
I
this
got
turn.
this.
Didn't expect
Time for the
this.
counterattack,
Thank you.
Melody.
Okay.
Time
You don't have
give
to
that a
tell
try.
me.
Needle
How
shot.
about I'll open you up. It's over.
Once again, we killed it without even needing to
Out of my way.
have the Sabbath. Now it's us versus Queen Long. Mazio.
What?
Okay, well we can heal Arrow again. That's no problem with that.
I'll be okay.
Zan hits the
Let's
weakness.
whip up a storm. Bingo.
Still in the fight,
Heal.
Arrow?
I'm just getting started. I got this.
Just
Then
getting started.
lower defense
Get lost.
while hitting it.
Out of my way.
Okay. Mazio again.
Damn it.
Doesn't-
Bad.
It's not that. Oh, it does affect
Heal
Melody
Ringo
because I
already.
switched the
Do it, Saizo.
Don't gotta tell
demon.
me twice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's fine.
Ooh, ouch.
It's not too bad though.
Got it. Switching to offense.
Just what I need. Help me out here.
Heal.
Switching to backup.
Aren't you sweet?
If somebody has to survive, it should be the
Holding up
person who
Melody.
can hit the weakness. Followed by
Get
attacking.
lost.
Too late for regrets now.
We haven't killed it, but I think we're gonna kill it this turn.
What?
We're okay.
Time
got
to
it.
give that a try.
Zan.
On yours, Saizo.
Nice.
Hey, at least we beat him.
Hey, we got some more XP. Dodge physical. Not better than dodge fire for you. Right.
How nice.
Medea, definitely huge. Better than dodge gunfire, and it gives you the ability for us to heal the whole party.
Are you hurt?
Right. Medea, it costs the same for everybody to use it. Seeing whether it looks like it's lower on anyone. It looks like it is lower when Melody does it. Alright, heal. Heal. And then maybe a chakra drop. There we go. Alright, we can keep going. Do a save. And basically we're hoping that the longer we stay in here, the easier it gets, as long as we keep getting XP. That's the plan anyway. Right, move forward. No demons around. Oh, there we go. That's a demon. Not what I was talking about, but there we go. I was meaning demons like our demons that we sent out to explore. Ooh.
New face here.
I think these guys are weak to fire and gunfire?
Yeah, good plan.
Go for the weak.
I want to say.
Accessing data.
That's
Oh, do we
to
have a?
return the
We have
tables.
stack. Okay, let's do
Initiating
it.
sync. This side is
Try
right.
all you want.
Just immediately a
Yeah,
little bit of
looks
stack.
promising.
Go for the
Hit
weak
it.
Sure thing,
spot.
Sizo.
Poison's
Nice
good.
Let me see.
I'm gonna. You know what? Let's test it.
Hope this works.
It's a good turn to test it.
I'm going to.
All right.
That'll work.
Do it, Sizo.
We'll use
I'll
that
handle
here,
this.
just so we get our stack
Not bad.
optimized.
Still with me?
Then I'm gonna lower their
Get
defense,
lost.
so this will do as much damage as it can.
You must be hungry.
Nice. Everything's half HP. Ow. Okay. Well, heal the healer. Definitely on the heal the healer train. Right.
Ringo,
Careful
See that
now.
terror?
Ringo.
I
Hit
got
that one.
ability. Thought so.
Okay.
Nice. Here goes.
That'll work.
That's it, son.
Zan.
Man, that was snazzy.
Aiming to kill that one this
it
turn.
easy, man.
I think they
Die
will
here.
die.
Bad
We use
shape.
Medea
Guess I
for a
can't
big
lose
heal.
here.
I'm just getting started.
All right,
Good to
Just
go.
getting started. I'm not your babysitter.
And raise attack
covered,
for next
Sizo.
turn.
I won't
Try
leave
all
Can't
you
stop me.
want.
out of my way.
We didn't kill it. It will die to the poison, but not killing it is kind of bad. Good they targeted someone different. Not good that they did it that many times. Okay, that's just like really not good. He got cured of poison. Kind of okay because it means that we can still hit a weakness,
Our
but
team's
not
better.
ideal.
idea.
You got this,
Got it,
Ringo.
Arrow.
As we can still do this, which gives us guaranteed Sabbath this turn.
Arrow, you okay?
Heal.
Not out yet.
All good now.
Whatever it takes. Let's. You like that?
And
Think this
hit
through.
one of them
Let's
with
stay
this.
cautious.
Pass
Like
Feel
this
that,
one.
humility?
That might kill it. Okay, it actually killed it outright.
Too late for regrets now.
Okay, we can kill them next turn, assuming that we are alive. Okay,
Careful now.
Hmm.
No data.
attack.
Took him out.
I should have tried an element there, but I
Well,
didn't.
I got this.
Heal again. Hold off on that. Just shoot this one.
Eat this.
We can heal out of combat,
Done.
which would be better if we're going to do that. Because then with Sizo would get the
Let's
healing.
take what we can from this.
XP. Bunch of people level 15 now.
Any medicine?
Yeah, no, we don't have any of that. We have some beads. Let's go for some Medeas. That means that he has basically no MP. Where's our nearest out? That's what I want to have a look at. Yeah, it's this direction. Okay, well, we're going back the way we came then.
Major threat. Careful.
No, get out of here, get out of here.
Now we can relax.
Right, how do you recenter the map? There we go. Perfect. I'm staying on this side, so if they spawn on the left, we could hit them back. This is an annoying spawn, but that's okay. We did it. Right. Leave. And leave again. Okay. It might be time for us to go to the, yeah, go back to Axis for a little bit of leveling
Here
there.
you go.
Here, take this. I was thinking you ought to try it. Farm-raised eel burger. Oh, okay. What does that do? Gain more XP in battle when your level is lower than your enemies. Sure, why not?
Do I really have to eat this?
It's just another can of training.
This sucks.
I didn't know you could just sandwich an eel like this. It's so slippery. Eek. I just met its eyes.
Guess you guys just don't get it.
Are you guys kidding me? Honagi's classy stuff. The eels are crying, or they look like it anyway.
Oh, come on.
There, I'm done. It's over. Cool. Right. Do we have any money? We have a little money. We could, in theory, check out the comp smith, see whether we can get an upgrade to a comp. Yeah. See if there's anything in here. Upgrade. Yeah, we can get attack +4 or something. Elec affinities. Healing affinities. What's this one? Critical rate of physical skills. think attack +4 makes sense.
Will this
Let's grab
be all?
it.
Thanks.
Nice. And then, do you have a healing thing? You have support affinity. So at some point we're going to have to make you the support person. Okay. You have physical boosting things, which makes sense for you. And then you have gunfire plus chances of obtaining items from defeated enemies. Let's take that, actually, yeah.
Will this be all?
That seems like that might be useful.
Thanks.
Get it early and then we get more drops as the game goes on.
Need anything
Right.
else? Don't
Leave.
break it, okay?
Then we're going to head to the city map. We're going to head to De La Mancha. And we're going to buy medicine.
Please, take your time.
I don't have money for some of these. They're way too much. Medicine. I would like to buy as much as you have.
Will this do it for thanks so
Yes. Thank you.
much? Is there anything? I'd love to see you again.
And then I'm going to walk along here and just double check whether there's anything going on at the... Have I been in here? New items are in
Welcome.
stock. Oh, okay.
Please come again.
That's cool. I'm going to leave this be. I'm going to head into here and see if there are any new requests.
Good
I
to
forgot
see.
whether there were or weren't. There are no new
I bid
requests.
you good
Okay.
luck.
Right, let's head into Axis and see what's going on there. Axis. Enter. It's not Sizo. I was thinking it was Sizo's Axis we're heading into. We're actually heading into Miladi's. We double check that that is correct based upon our requests. Milady, ideal level 13. So we're 2 levels above that in theory, and then 14 is the highest one there. And 14 is the start of Sizo's as well. So it seems like we're the right level to do these now. Right, Milady's one. I should probably read the requests, right? Just so I remember what they do. Jack Frost, kill 9. Can do. 6 needle crystalloid alphas, so that's just find them. Then find a Nozuchi, which will be like a thing that's just sitting around. New portal has been unlocked. Awesome. Just choose a direction and go that
Incoming.
direction.
Now we
Hit it.
can relax.
And let's get some XP. Bicorns and
Let's get this go time.
Give that a try.
what are
All
they called?
yours, Sizo.
McCoy. Okay, so you're weak to
Show them a
Ruin,
good
you're weak
time.
to
Let's see some
Ruin
fireworks.
and Zan.
Let's whip up a storm.
Alright, let's do that.
Bingo.
Force, that's the word.
All right.
Right there.
Go
It's
ahead,
Hit this
Mango.
one.
Thought so.
Huge damage.
Let me see.
Tarunda.
Eat this.
Might as well just apply it. Even if we're not that worried about the enemy.
How about
Here
I
I
just
come.
watch?
Then you're going to attack
Get
this
lost.
one. That guarantees it dies.
Out of my way.
Cool. You might die to the poison. Not quite. Okay, but you will die next turn no matter what, basically. This is all fine. Okay.
Just yeah.
Give that a
Good
try.
plan.
So,
Act
Poisma?
careful now.
Go time.
That'll work.
Followed
You know what
by
to do.
Do it,
Zan.
Sizo.
Gotta tell me twice. Bingo.
Let's go.
I think we'll shoot this one, even though it's not that effective.
Can we
Here I
wrap
come.
this up?
And use the one that lowers its defense. There we
Out
go.
of my way.
Sabbath hits, they
I
all
could
die.
fight like that all day.
Yeah, basically no XP. Got some Lourdes water though, which I actually don't think is useful, but that's okay. Do a save, and keep moving on. Right, so through here. Ooh, someone we need to speak to there. I think that's
Enemy.
a quest one.
Get ready.
I'm gonna ignore that enemy for just now, given that these ones seem a little bit lower leveled.
Hell yeah.
Heh. This ought to be a big help to everyone. Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Better keep your mouth shut about this, or I swear I'll kill
Now
you.
we can relax.
Okay. That's fine.
Major threat incoming.
Ignore that major threat for just now. I do see it right behind us, so I'm just going to Keep walking. Hopefully it'll just go away. There's no way over that to the other side. Okay. We're still being really quite
Now we
chased
can
by a lot of
relax.
things.
Careful.
Right. I appear to have got through this way. Well, I suppose now we started
That was
running. Might as well
close.
just continue running. Maybe I'll just go all the way to the next portal.
Careful.
Somehow didn't hit that one with the sword, but that's okay. Where's the next portal? It's gotta be somewhere in here. Looks like there's two separate paths. Because we're very much on like the left path, but there's definitely a right path as well.
Now we can relax.
It might just lead you to demons.
Careful.
Ooh!
Got us.
That one spawned on top of us. It's not so much be careful as it's already there. Well, that's not good. That's our healer asleep.
Not bad.
That's our healer awake.
How about this?
That's Melody dead. Okay. Well,
Come, yeah.
that's not
plan.
great.
Go for it, Ringo. Got this, Ringo.
Hit him.
Arrow.
Should have used stack optimization
alright.
probably.
Looks like
That's
it'll
Gotta
okay.
be
Aim
good.
for
No
the
problem.
Hit him.
Sizo.
Bingo.
Switching to offense.
Then lower their attack, just so we don't die.
Out of my way.
Okay, we might kill them next turn if they don't kill any of ours. I think that's unlikely as a scenario, but okay.
The hell?
He's weak
How about this?
and asleep and awake.
Too slow.
Okay, that's fine. We might kill them
Let's
this
go.
turn.
Gotta try.
This ought to be good.
You know what
Eat
I'll
hole.
do.
Lower the health of the other one.
Knew it. Let's roll.
That's the ticket.
You got this, Ringo.
Poison that one.
Arrow.
I'll try and do it.
And you know what? Heal
Now's
yourself.
the time. That's better.
Was that enough damage? I don't know.
Too late for regrets now.
That actually didn't kill any. That was terrible. Okay.
There's
Nothing.
Well, I mean, it will kill the poison one in the middle. Not that poison one, but the other one. Apart from that, it was kind of terrible. That's fine. Oh, it didn't kill it. Oh, yeah, because poison
Careful
doesn't
now.
actually
Accessing
kill,
data.
I think.
That's
I remember.
Go for the
This
Okay,
You're done.
nice.
go time.
Gotta try.
Just shoot
Take
it.
this. Boom.
Cool.
Whoever brings them down gets drinks on me.
And, like, just do
I'll
nothing.
endure.
Too late for regrets now.
Nice.
I'd say that wasn't half bad.
A little bit of XP. Level up for Cyzo.
Any medicine?
Yes, we don't need to use medicine. We can use Medea. But I deliberately waited a little bit so that Melody could get the effect as well. Although I shouldn't have used it the second time. I should have just used the
Ringo.
Dia because not everybody needed it. What have we got? For Fury Bomb. Okay. Do not
Enemy.
need it.
Now look out.
Just hit it so that it falls over. Same
Now we
here.
can relax.
Right. Oh, how
Well
do I get
done.
there? Oh, I have to go all the way
Enemy.
around. That's fine. This will be the crystalloid thing we need.
Now we can relax.
Okay. Make sure to look in front of us and be prepared to hit the button as it will spawn enemies on top of us. That's a Jack
Now we
Frost.
can relax.
We can do a Jack Frost fight. 3 Jack Frosts. See, this is much
They
better.
won't know
Okay.
what
This
hit
is
'em.
more our level, which is why I think it wants us to be here. Shoot it.
Easy shot. Boom.
Not a lot of damage,
And
but
fine.
that's
I'll
okay.
get serious.
Poisma. Nice poison. They
Lowers
probably
the
are
kill
going to
streak
lure
by
this in,
drinks.
but that's okay.
This.
Runda. Depends which one goes
You know
first,
what- Got it.
actually. Then raise our attack.
Help
Get
me out
ready,
here.
Cyzo.
I don't know why I
Yes,
spent so
that's
long
right.
deciding.
Stop
They're
me.
basically the same thing.
Here I go.
Okay.
Not bad.
There's Lourdes.
Killing spree.
And there's Bufu. On to the one who was weak to it.
I'm going to
goes.
enjoy playing with you.
Shoot.
Easy shot.
Ringo,
You're in for it
how's
now.
the wound?
Can you
Poisma.
handle this?
I'm going to
Let me
enjoy
see.
playing with
Heal.
you.
Glad you've got my
Hang in there,
back.
Ringo.
Good thinking, Arrow.
And
don't have to tell
lower the defense. Cool.
Here I go!
That's hitting Arrow. Hitting Ringo, never mind.
Here I go!
Ringo's alive.
Yeehaw!
That's hitting Saizo. Yeah. Okay.
What are you
I
doing,
won't
Ringo?
lose.
Hit
Here
him.
goes. Heal!
You are
Okay,
poisoned.
with this power.
Well,
I
Heal.
owe you
can't
after
get it.
all.
Aw, Chivalry isn't dead. You know
I'll
what to
handle
do.
this.
I think I'm just gonna hit you.
How's this?
Heal!
Don't know if that one's dead.
Whoever
You like
brings them
that?
down gets drinks on me. Help me out here.
That's about to wear off, I think. But that's next turn that's gonna wear off. So let's needle shot this one. Okay, was aiming for a crit.
I need a break.
Lower Des. Okay, so the poison was actually cured already.
Yeehaw!
I thought there was a chance that we might kill it with poison, even though poison killing doesn't seem to be consistent. But you know. Thought we could try.
Time to kick it
Okay.
off.
Attack it.
Take this.
Yeehaw!
One down.
Now,
Really
alright.
need some fire in our life,
Here
but that's
goes.
okay.
Boom!
We're getting there.
They're okay.
Shoot
Eat
it.
this!
Lowest
Got it.
kill streak buys drinks.
Raise
We
our
need
attack.
this.
Just what I need.
I won't
This
let
should
you
do
finish
it.
this.
Keep up.
Lower Des on itself.
Yeehaw!
Okay.
Here I go!
Bufu. Not hitting Ringo, which is all that really matters.
You still okay,
Okay.
over there,
Right.
Saizo?
Shoot it.
Easy shot.
What's the
Yeah.
plan here?
Good plan.
Poisma.
Ah! Too slow.
Poison it again, so it
Lowest
will use
kill
lower
streak
disc
buys
in
drinks.
theory.
Switching
Heal.
it back up.
Just what I need.
Just
Good
getting
enough.
started.
Whoever
Let's
brings
finish
them
this.
down
And
gets
lower
drinks
their
on me.
defense. Okay. They use lower disc. But it does take a turn away from them using Bufu, which makes them less likely to one-shot Ringo. So it's
Well,
still
yeah,
good.
Let's keep it steady.
And we don't have to like do anything else, because Poisma is still like the highest damage move we've got,
Yeah,
in
here
theory.
goes.
Or one of the two.
Take this.
Although I suppose in theory, because
Boom.
she's got the electrical augment, that one will do 10%
this? Let me
more.
see.
If this is going to do the same amount of damage. Anyway, that one's dead.
I'm not your babysitter.
Needle shot.
I'll open you up.
Aiming for a crit.
You're wide open.
We got it. One uses Bufu. Okay. Keep attacking it.
What's
All
our
right.
opener?
Take
Shoot
this.
it.
Lowest
Got it.
kill streak
Shoot it.
buys
Goes.
drinks.
That's a hit.
Fine. I'll get
Let's try
I
this.
don't
The other
know,
one did
Ringo.
like
Can
30
you handle
damage.
this?
Let's see how much this does. 34, so pretty much the same.
We're not
I'm
out
not
yet.
Exactly the
baby
same
sitter.
damage. Alright, reapply defense down. Almost dead.
Gotcha.
And attack it.
Now,
Got it.
time
Fine.
for some punishment.
There we go.
We won. On to the next one.
Kuro Pakura levels up, gets Patra. Don't need it. And that's it being fully leveled up. We got Augment level 3. Ooh, okay. And I think I can now switch you off to put in this guy. Yeah, this seems good.
Hell yeah.
Although, I was thinking I could maybe swap these two, potentially. No, because I want to keep her on that one so she has Needle Shot. Yeah, that seems good. But I do want to give you an Elec Augment. You can't use Elec Augments. Okay. So what if I swapped you with this thing and took the Support Augment.
Go time.
And then I can give you the Elec Augment 3, which increases the electric power.
Might work.
So Mizuo has now got electric power across all of it. And then I was wondering, can I swap you with... where is it? With Don't know why I can't see it here. Oh, yeah, with this thing. Oh, that thing's already got... Oh, I do need the buffs. That's fine. So I was thinking if I did this, then swap the augments,
With this power.
and then gave you the healing augment. Does that work?
Let's get this
That's
party
fine.
started.
Just because that's more like the way it wants us to be in the end, because it wants him to end up being the person with the support skills. So, just get used to doing it now. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. So, yeah, that leaves us in an okay position, I think. Yeah, so you've got healing. And healing, actually, it makes sense to do first, because higher agility, you'll go first in the turn order, we get our healing done as the first thing. And then Fury will also have the healer. Yeah, we also then have the healer doing sleep, seal, daze, and target removal. So we can remove negative effects as like the first thing that you do. Yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, so you want him to go first. So he is actually going to end up being our healer in the end, I think. So it'll be healer, support, magic damage, physical damage. I think that's the way that it's going to line up as a party, but anyway. Oh, I should do a save as well now that I've set that up. But now we also have fire in our party without removing the support skills, which I think is going to be good. Right, so down here through
Look
this
out!
one.
Incoming!
You know what? Let's do a fight. That's fine.
They won't
got
know
it.
what hit them.
So,
In
Turunda,
my sights.
that's fine.
And fine. I'll get serious. This ought to do it.
Poisma?
How's this? Good hit.
Okay.
Good idea. Go, Arrow.
Lower
You don't have to
defense
tell me
and
twice.
get that hit.
I'm not your babysitter.
And then Mazio,
Hut!
just for AoE
Too
damage.
late for regrets now.
Cool, killed it. You attack, which doesn't do anything. You attack, which doesn't do anything. Hit the poison damage.
You
Sure.
know what to do.
And now we can just shoot
Fire.
them.
Got a kill.
And
Let's
you,
Looks promising.
Poisma,
Ringo.
With this power.
hit it.
Here goes. What's
Let's
the plan?
And Agi.
Dance! Good night.
Cool.
Well, that was kind of one-sided.
Bit of XP. That's seeming better. As a party composition goes, that seems a little bit better. There's our gate. It's all sparky. And there's our portal. You know what? Let's just do it.
Close.
Just because we know we have the weakness now that we can hit.
Begin.
Okay.
What these guys weak to? Electricity. Oh, that's actually perfect. Lower their attack. Oh, and it lets us check how many we get in the Sabbath.
Time to kick it off.
Yeah.
Give him hell.
So
Now
hit
go.
hit Zio.
Right on target.
That's it. Let me see.
You're gonna just shoot that one.
Here goes.
Let's see. You like that?
All right,
Let's
so we have
open
one
it.
in the
I'm not
Sabbath
your
right now.
babysitter.
Best to go with
Mazio?
Okay, whatever.
Too late for regrets
That
now.
only gave us one stack. So each ability gives you a stack. You don't get it per enemy hit. Good to know. We'll stack optimize next turn and then start killing them. Hopefully, although we don't have a lot of MP. Right,
This'll
going to
turn the
enjoy
tables.
playing
Help
with
me out
you.
here.
Change this up.
go for
I
it.
will
Listen,
try
do it.
all
you
Keep up.
want.
Time
got
to kick
it.
it off.
Attack that one.
Take this.
Ringo.
Not over
That's your
yet.
cue.
Go ahead, Ringo.
Zio?
Go for the weak
Thanks,
spot.
Saizo.
Nice. Let's go.
Needle shot.
What's the
I'm
plan?
not your
See that terror in
babysitter.
their eyes?
And
Could be risky.
fire.
Burn it all!
Nice.
Come, my blood.
6 stacks, and they're all dead.
Almost fell asleep.
Ah, that was much better. There it is. There it is. My beautiful orange. So orange. Okay. So weak ruin to all enemies. Is that something that we want? I think it is. I think over Poisma. Although Poisma Does cost a lot less. I still think that this is going to end up being a better move for us. I like having Needle Shot because it gives us the ability to do that, although we already have it in the party. Maybe we'll get rid of Needle Shot on you. Mazan. That's an interesting one. AoE is nice. I mean, AoE Force is nice because we don't have it. In fact, we don't have any Force in our party at all. Do I get rid of Dia or Medea? Do I get rid of Tarunda? I think I get rid of Dia for just now.
Please treat this well.
Even though it will mean that we're going to run out of MP more quickly.
Any medicine?
Right. We'll head back to the entrance now we've unlocked the shortcut. Which then means that we can leave here. And go to the city map. And back to the safe house. Right. And there we are going to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.